Hey, what's going on YouTube? Chuckles again with another YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 most anticipated games coming out soon, so I hope you enjoy. Coming in at number 5 is the new Super Smash Bros. Or Super Smash Bros. 4, whichever you want to call it. Nothing was more fun back in the day than getting all of your buddies together in one room and beating the crap out of each other as iconic characters such as Link, Samus, and Mario, just to name a few. With new additions to the roster in the ways of Charizard from Pokemon, Mega Man, and the Villager from Harvest Moon, the new Super Smash Bros. Is reason enough to buy a Nintendo Wii U, and I for one cannot wait. Next up on the list is Sniper Elite 3. The innovative ways to kill your enemies in the last rendition were great and made you feel like a total badass, moving away from typical shooters and allowing the player to have to deal with and manage real-time variances such as wind direction, gravity, and bullet drop, and sound coming from the rifle as you shot really made Sniper Elite V2 stand out in my mind. Not to mention killing Hitler was fun as hell. Coming in at number 3, we have the Stomping Land. Not much is yet known about this prehistoric survival game, but what I do know is it looks to be quite amazing. Not only do you kill dinosaurs with a spear to feed your family and eventually your tribe, but you can also learn to tame them and ride them around the world as your mount. The Stomping Land is an MMO with factions, in this case called tribes, that you can either join up with to create a long-lasting alliance, or start a turf battle with to launch an all-out war over the land. The Stomping Land may be the dinosaur game we have always wanted and never got. Mix that with a DayZ-esque experience and you have one hell of a game. Next up at number 2 is World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor. I have played WoW off and on for going on 8 years now. Throughout the time I have played hundreds of other titles, and yet Blizzard somehow always manages to bring me back in with their new expansions. Nothing in gaming compares to the feeling you get as a player than spending weeks and sometimes even months trying to get the mechanics down to a new raid boss. The satisfaction of downing him is second to none. Blizzard really listened to the WoW fan base and have made some promising changes to the Azeroth we have come to know and love, revamping the graphics, adding in new features like your own personal garrison, and scaling back gear and numbers to the Burning Crusade era has locked in me giving my money to Blizzard yet again. And I see myself along with many other players returning to WoW to spend even more countless hours at its mercy. Finishing off the countdown and coming in at number 1 has to be Batman Arkham Knight. I played the hell out of the first 3 games, and Arkham Knight looks to be shaping up to be just as epic. Many of the gadgets from the original trilogy make their way into this title as well. Things like the line hook, detective vision, and the iconic Batarang are back and are more fluid than ever. The storyline takes place exactly 1 year after Joker's death and the events that had took place in Arkham City. Rocksteady is promising that the Gotham City environment is 5 times larger than that of Arkham City, according to scale. The main villain in this installment happens to be the Scarecrow, which was one of my favorite encounters in Arkham Asylum. I'm excited to play Batman Arkham Knight, and once again know the feeling of a Batman boner. So there you have it, YouTube. That was my top 5 most anticipated games coming out soon. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.